Good afternoon. I'm Kayla Schaefer, and you're watching the Sanford News Network. Today we'll hear from reporter Steven Stinson as he talks about the Urban Standard Coffee House here in Birmingham, while Chris Davis will give us an update on Sanford sports, as we will also be hearing from other reporters giving us the latest scoop around campus. With students taking their midterms this week, a lot of us have gotten that side effect known as drowsiness. Let's go to Steven Stinson as he talks about this new coffee house on 2nd Avenue.
Since its opening in 2007, Urban Standard has sought to bridge the gap between downtown and the greater Birmingham area. Conveniently located in the heart of downtown on 2nd Avenue North, the large yet quaint coffee shop provides a unique, relaxing atmosphere for college students and young professionals alike.
But downtown really, it's got an incredibly rich history, and for the longest time it was kind of abandoned. It's just really, really nice to see that places like this that are bringing people downtown, average people, not people that have offices down here necessarily, but also people from the surrounding areas of Birmingham are coming down here just to experience food and drink, but also just injecting new life into these communities.
Urban Standard offers a unique collection of foods from soups to salads to entrees to espresso drinks to delectable desserts.
Right now, we're in a really cool phase where we're offering a lot of unique foods, a lot of unique seasonal foods, soups, sandwiches, salads, entrees, alongside what I feel like is the best coffee in town right now.
So whether you're looking for a quiet, casual atmosphere to study, a nice place to catch a bite to eat and a coffee, or just somewhere to meet up with friends, Urban Standard is a place for you. For the Sanford News Network, I'm Steven Stinson.
Thanks, Steven. Now let's go to Connor Wagner as he gives us more on this new We Car we've been seeing around campus.
Now, if you've driven through Sanford's parking lot, you may have noticed that there's a brand new car here that's taking up another parking spot.
I mean, I'm out here looking for a parking spot, and I could have parked right there.
Do you know what the We Car is? Nope.
This car has been here since last semester, and obviously nobody knows what it is still. It's my spot they're taking.
Now, nobody knows what this We Car is, so I did some investigating.
My name is Cindy Hale. I'm the Assistant Director for Transportation at Sanford. Sanford recently got We Car back in August of last year, and what that means is it's a form of alternative transportation for students who may not, or actually for anybody on campus who may not have a car. And it's very simple to use. There's a website called wecar.com that you go to and register all of your information and set up a credit card for the charges. And then once you do that, the company will send you a card in the mail and an orientation packet, and it will explain to you how to use the car. Basically, the card opens up the car, and the key is inside the car ready for you to use. All you have to do is register your information through the website, and the company will send you a card in the mail with an orientation packet so that you understand how the use is. And then when you're ready to take a trip, you go back onto the website and set up your trip, and they will download onto your card the card basically lets you in the car. The key is in the car, and then you just take it, bring it back to the same space, and that's it. It's pretty easy. It's a nice little car to use. It's relatively cheap to use as well.
How do you feel about losing one more parking spot at Sanford?
It's never acceptable.
It's never acceptable. There you have it, folks. Thank you. So next time when you're looking for a parking spot on Sanford's campus, we will know where not to look. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Connor, on giving us a little bit more information on that We Car we have here around campus. After the break, we'll get a sports update from Chris Davis, and I'll give you some information on that Sidewalk Salon and that new Target we have open up in Homewood. Also, reporter Marshall Moore will give us information on that new smoking policy we have around campus. Stay tuned.
Are you getting this, honey?
Oh, prime time. We are rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home. Okay.
Come on, watch this guy.
Oh, backwards.
Oh, don't. Oh.
It went into Bob and Carol's yard. Oh, no? Okay,
Yeah.
here it goes.
Oh, Mom!
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
All right, let's see what you can do. Let's go.
They might surprise you.
Let's go.
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay. I actually took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for ideas on how to get healthy together.
If you're looking for a fun new friend, shelters are the best places to find one.
You don't say.
There you'll discover healthy, loving animals waiting to become a part of your family.
You'll always be the best of friends.
To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Welcome back, and thanks for joining us. This is the Sanford News Network, and I'm Kayla Schaefer. There are a few things going on in sports this week, so I'll hand it over to our sports reporter, Chris Davis.
Thanks, Kayla. Last weekend, I got the chance to cover the Gulf South Conference. Here's a quick look at it.
This is Christopher Davis with the Sanford News Network. Right now, I'm currently standing inside the Pete Hanna Center, where Sanford University is hosting a Division II basketball tournament called the Gulf South Conference.
The Gulf South Conference is a Division II conference made in the Gulf South states. Sanford hosted the conference because of the relationship they have with the committee.
Well, we have a good relationship with the Gulf South Committee. They're actually located in Birmingham. They support Sanford athletics and Sanford events. This was a good venue. They came to us to host, and it all worked out. So we're glad to have them.
In order for the Gulf South Conference to be successful, Sanford had to work with the Gulf South Committee and their own resources.
We had to work with their committee and prepare for their corporate hospitality, for their media. Then we had to work with our own building to make sure that dates were available. We didn't have anything available. Then work with our own campus people as far as parking, concessions, and things of that nature.
People working for the Gulf South Conference contributed a lot in order for the tournament to be held at Sanford, from getting officials to securing sponsorships from local businesses in order to pay for the tournament.
I had to help secure sponsorships to help pay for us having it at Sanford and bringing in officials and other expenses associated with the tournament. Our goal was just to break even, and my responsibility was to bring in sponsors to help reach that goal.
The team that wins is able to go to the Division II NCAA tournament.
Division II has their own NCAA tournaments. It's not the big dance that you're used to hearing about, but it's a smaller dance, I'll put it that way.
For SNN, I'm Chris Davis.
The men's basketball team lost to Furman in the first round of the SoCon tournament 51-55. The women's basketball team won against Appalachian State 63-60. In the SoCon tournament, they won against Wofford 59-55. Unfortunately, they lost to Elon 60-70. The baseball team won against Alabama A&M 7-6. They lost to the Citadel in Game 1 3-12. They lost Game 2 1-2. They finally won Game 3 14-8. They won against Jacksonville State 12-2. The softball team lost to UNCG in Game 1 0-4. They lost Game 2 1-9. They finally won Game 3 5-0. They also defeated Alabama 3-0. The men's golf team lost in the Sanford Intercollegiate and Auburn Invitational. The women's golf team lost the Charleston Invitational and JMU Landing Invitational. The track and field team competed in the BSC Invite. Men placed in second, women in third. The baseball team will face off against Georgia Southern March the 16th through the 17th. Next, the Bulldogs will take on Alabama on the 19th. The next matchup will be against Furman the 22nd through the 24th. The Bulldogs will face Charleston on the 29th. The softball team will play against Appalachian State March the 16th. Their next opponents will be Memphis on the 19th. They will compete against Ole Miss on the 20th. On the 23rd through the 24th of March, they will face Western Carolina. The men's tennis team will compete against Lafayette March the 18th. Their next opponents will be Tulane on the 20th. The next competition will be against Elon on the 24th of March. The women's tennis team will play against Tulane on the 17th. Their next opponent will be Lafayette on the 19th. They will face Furman on the 23rd of March. And on the 24th, they will play against Wofford. On the 29th, their next matchup will be Davidson. The men's golf team will be competing in the Furman Intercollegiate the 22nd through the 24th of March. Women's golf team will be competing in the Georgia State Invitational on the 25th on the 26th. Track and field will be competing in the Sanford Multi and Invitational 2 on the 15th through the 16th. Also, they will be competing in the Alabama Relays the 22nd through the 23rd, and they'll be competing in the Raleigh Relays the 29th through the 30th of March.
Thanks, Chris, for that update. Every month, Birmingham's Sidewalk Film Festival hosts Sidewalk Salon, a series of lectures and educational events. Held on the first Tuesday of each month, Sidewalk Salon allows Birmingham residents to learn more about filmmaking and networking in the film industry. The next Sidewalk Salon will be held on April 2nd and will feature filmmaker John Mark Green and writer Stacey Davis discussing these pros and cons of filmmaking. Sanford has also changed its smoking policy. While students could formerly smoke all over campus, they no longer can. And only in a few specific areas, smoking is allowed here at Sanford University. Sanford reporter Marshall Moore asked Sanford smokers to give their feedback.
I think the policy is economic to the campus. I don't know. I guess you just don't want to see prospective students and professors to see students smoking on campus, but then again, I think we're in college and we're old enough to handle it, so why can't we just smoke if we want to? It's not outlawed, but I feel as if they're trying to push it on us, so.
I mean, I think it's appropriate because, I mean, you don't want like a gaggle of 15 people walking and smoking at the same time all over campus.
Well, I personally don't really appreciate it because I just having purchased my own pipe, I can't smoke it anymore, and I like cigars and smoking with all my friends out on the patio of Smith, and I can't do that anymore. So I don't really like it. I have to go all the way out to the parking garage, and that's not fun on cold nights, so yeah.
I mean, I get it, but I wish they wouldn't make it to where it's like the campus's dirty little secret. Like we're gonna hide all the smokers in a certain area, like the parking garage or out here or whatever. I know they want campus to look good and everything, and I really don't mind it because this is where I smoke normally.
Thanks, Marshall. The new Target has cut the ribbon on Tuesday and had its grand opening this past Monday in Homewood. This $25 million project, built over ground level parking next to Brookwood Mall, is a new design for the Minneapolis-based retailer here in Alabama. The city of Homewood is providing over $10 million in incentives for this project, which is a part of an ongoing revitalization effort at Brookwood. Owner Colonial Properties Trust has spent more than $500,000 in upgrades. The mall's food court, landscaping, and parking areas are all part of this. So grab your friends and head over to the new Target. Up next, I'll talk about how Sanford is showing its appreciation for our donors and alumni, while Brandon Moore will give us an update on the new dorms.
Rolling.
Welcome back to SNN. I'm Kayla Schaefer. Trotline Band came to Sanford last Thursday to show appreciation for our donors and alumni here at Sanford. I have more on the story.
Do you like this top? So gay. Really? Yeah, it's totally gay.
You know, you really shouldn't say that. What if every time something was bad, everybody said, "Oh, that's so girl wearing a skirt as a top"?
Oh, you are.
Those are cute jeans, though. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on.
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Hi, I'm Kayla Schaefer here with the Sanford News Network, where the Philanthropy Awareness Council is putting on a concert featuring Troutline, where they're giving thanks and giving appreciation for the donors and alumni here at Sanford.
This concert is our Philanthropy Difference Day celebration concert. And so we put on a concert just to let students know that we're thankful for donors, and their admission is actually every donor in the past year gets a thank you card from a student that a student's handwritten, and so that's how they get into the concert.
Thursday night was a hit as Sanford student Cam Spinks opened for Troutline.
I'm actually a third-generation Sanford student. My granddad and my dad both graduated from Sanford and both donate. So, people like them are what keep this place around. So, just to give back and play for people like that is nothing but joy for me.
Even Vice President for University Relations, Randy Pittman, came to show his appreciation.
I really appreciate what the philanthropy group is doing, the PAC. They're students that do this just because they want to. They have a real heart for service, and I think they manifest that heart by coordinating this whole effort of asking our students to join them in writing thank you notes to alumni and others who have donated to the university.
You can say Troutline was a success, and we thank all of our donors and alumni for all you do. Kayla Schaefer, Sanford News Network. Looks like Troutline was a success. The new West Village dormitories are set to open next semester. The current dorm will open, Thorne Hall, has been quite a success among the first students to move in. With full kitchens, large living rooms, and full-size beds, it's surely been a hit. The last 3 dormitories are slated to open up next semester, so make sure you go to Lauren Taylor at Residence Life at ltaylor@sanford.edu and sign in before they fill up. After the break, we'll hear from Rim Mitchell on the updates from the CDC, while Daryl will give us an update on the Sanford baseball recap, and Ben Davies will let us know what's heading up for spring break.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. Since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Make some juice.
Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay. She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for ideas on how to get healthy together.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes twice a day. They have the time.
Shelters are the best places to find a new pet.
You little rascal.
That's where you'll discover healthy, loyal, and loving animals.
Oh, ladies first.
Eager to become a part of your family. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
You're rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it no.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
Let's see what you can do. Let's go.
Search We Can for ideas on how to get healthy together.
Welcome back to SNN. Let's go to Rand Mitchell for an update on the CDC.
Each semester, the CDC puts on a series of events aimed to help Sanford students prepare for their futures. On April 4th, they will be hosting a day's worth of events at the Pete Hanna Center.
We're hosting our networking expo, so our big spring networking expo on April 4th this year. It is from 4 to 6:30 in the Pete Hanna Center. In the past, we've actually called this our career fair, but this year we're looking forward to our networking expo. We've encouraged employers from all across the area and region to attend. But just to name a few of our corporate sponsors, we have Cadence Bank, Hibbett Sports, O'Neill Steel, Collegiate Admission and Retention Services, attending as corporate sponsors. We usually will probably have around 30 to 40 different employers represented from all different areas, from the nonprofit ranks to corporate sponsors and other various employers in the Birmingham and regional areas. We also have other events scheduled that night that students could participate in. We have an alumni panel discussion from 6:30 to 7 that the Sanford Alumni Office is hosting in conjunction with the Career Development Center. Students will have the opportunity to meet and hear from various alums in the Birmingham and other metropolitan areas. And then afterwards, we're hosting a fun, laid-back sort of networking social where students from 7 to 8 that night can meet with alums in a relaxed environment and just have the opportunity to network and learn about other opportunities that they might like to pursue.
The Sanford News Network, I'm Rand Mitchell. Back to you in studio.
Thanks, Rand. Well, baseball has kick-started off to a great season. Dale Gregory has more on the story.
Hi, Dale Gregory here with SNN. I'm at the Jim Lee Griffin Stadium, home of the Sanford University men's baseball team. The Sanford Bulldogs are 11-7 on the year with an impressive home record of 8-1. The Bulldogs are currently in second place in the NCAA for the most home runs as a team. The Bulldogs center fielder Philip Irvin is leading the team with 7 home runs and is currently tied for first place in the NCAA for the most individual home runs by a player. Irvin was named to the preseason All-American team and the preseason SoCon Player of the Year. Ranked among the top 100 players, he placed 33rd, and he was the MVP of the Cape Cod Summer League. Irvin so far has 24 hits, 18 RBIs, and a batting average of .387. I got the opportunity to speak with him after practice one day this week, and this is what he had to say.
I don't know, it's very exciting because how many people can say that I guess ranked 33 in the nation, in the top 100 or whatever in the draft. So I don't know, it's just very exciting and an honor trying to keep a level head and not let it go too far. So just try to have my best season this year. It feels great to be tied for first because not many people get the opportunity to be leading the nation in home runs. So it's just a great honor to do that. My goal for this season is just to just go out there and do better than I did last year and try to just outdo my stats and just lead the team and hopefully go out there and get another SoCon championship and make a regional. So that's the plan.
If you would like a chance to see Philip and the Bulldogs play, you can catch them tomorrow at 6 p.m. versus Georgia Southern.
Thanks, Daryl. Spring break is only a few days away. Ben Davies will tell us more on what people are looking forward to this year.
Well, it's the second semester, and that means the students' favorite holiday is right around the corner, spring break. And with midterm exams in full swing, I'd say all the students in the library are ready to trade in their textbooks and put on their swim trunks. Everywhere you look, Sanford students are hitting the books hard, trying to finish out the first semester in good spirits. With the end nearly in sight, everyone seems to be focused on getting their projects in so they can be ready to relax. So I asked a few of the Sanford students where they were going to go to enjoy their holiday.
I'm going to New Orleans, Louisiana.
I'm going to Gulf Shores in Alabama.
Spring break, I'm going to Destin with Sigma Nu.
This spring break, I'm going to New York City.
I plan on going with my two worst friends on a cruise to the Bahamas.
This time every year, you see more students packing the gyms and weight rooms to get ready for their vacation. Doing whatever you need to do to make sure you're in beach body shape no matter where you're going. After all, who wants to go to the beach looking like you've been living in a library? Though spring break can be a fun week, many students feel the mid-semester break is more than just a chance to get tan.
Without spring break, I don't think I'd make it. I think I could make it through the semester, but definitely not as well as I would if we had spring break as we do. I think it's a great chance to recharge for all of us. So
It's a time away from everything, typically a time of adventure.
Not having to go to class, not having to do homework, not having to see my teachers, all the above.
The beach. I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun.
I think people look forward to spring break because it's a chance to get away from everything. And I do plan on meeting my wife on spring break.
This time next week, Sanford's campus will look very different. And instead of being packed, the library will look much like a ghost town. I know I'm looking forward to my spring break, and maybe I'll see you on the beach. I'm Ben Davies with the Sanford News Network.
And that brings our show to a close. I'm Kayla Schaefer. Thanks for watching the Sanford News Network.